Hey everyone, welcome back to Kubrick Corner with me, Sean Wilson. So I'm sort of speaking to you now through the medium of what would ordinarily be a YouTube film review channel, but I'm slightly twisting this idea for the foreseeable future, given the nature of the global situation that we're in. I'm aware that normally what I would do on this channel is present subjective, opinion-led film reviews to you. And for the record, I want to say thank you to everyone who leaves comments on this channel. I'm terrible at getting back to them. I really do appreciate everyone who comments and who subscribes to my sort of humble little corner of the internet. I really do appreciate it, and I think that that love of cinema that I share and that I know you guys who subscribe to me share will become, will get us through this very, very challenging time with the coronavirus pandemic. I mean, as I talk to you now, I'm going to present the first chapter of what I'm calling the coronavirus diaries, which is basically that in my capacity as a journalist now, I am being compelled to work from home. The movie industry, it has taken an almighty shock, and in my capacity as a film journalist, I've been witness to the initial stages of this, and we're clearly not done yet. We're not done with coronavirus. We're not done with the impact to the film schedules, the film slate, to the box office. We are in the early throes of this, and it is quite extraordinary. Just I'm going to use the first entry in this ongoing like so-called Corona Diary series just to sort of basically ramble and to give my own kind of philosophical thoughts on where we are with all this. It is remarkable that it takes a situation like this just to basically almost melt down the sort of power structures that we're arrogant enough to think that are in place. We put all of these systems and political belief systems, systems of culture and entertainment and industry in place. And, it takes a situation like this, which has escalated over a relatively short amount of time, to literally break all that stuff down. It's really quite extraordinary and almost fascinating in a morbidly curious kind of way to see how quickly that's happened and how everyone is kind of struggling to keep up. My heart goes out to everybody who is affected by this, and that's pretty much everybody on the planet. This has clearly had very, very serious ramifications for those people whose health has been affected, for the families that those have died. My primary thoughts go out to everybody like that. I just think that, so speaking selfishly from my point of view, with cinema closures now happening all over the world, not just where I am in the UK, I'm now faced with a first, at least in my adult life, which is that I'm not going to be able to go to the cinema in the foreseeable future. I've never been presented with a situation like that, and dare say no one of my generation has been presented with a situation like that. I was trying to think of when the cinema industry had been put on a kind of like the equivalent of a war footing in peacetime. There have been lots of comparisons being made to the war, World War II at the moment. And I think it's not an entirely inaccurate comparison, but yeah, I'm as it stands, I'm having to work from home. I'm being encouraged not to go out and mingle with large groups of people. Cinemas have shut. Um, I love going swimming. I'm taking myself out of the running on that. There's not been any explicit advice about not doing that. People have been advised not to go to gyms or anything. I don't go to gyms. I go swimming once a week. But now I'm having to take myself out of the running on that front as well. So it kind of leaves me in a weird, almost like philosophical hinterland as to where to focus myself and what to do next. So it's an odd time. It's obviously a testing time at the moment. Physically, I'm absolutely fine at the moment. I don't have any problems. Touch wood at the moment. Hopefully, anyone watching this is fit and healthy as well. I will, as this situation goes on, I will endeavour to do more of these little diary entries. Charting my thoughts on this horrifying global situation. hopefully everyone will stay well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.